Hey there, this is Matt Boggs sending you this video to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I wanted to send you a video to put some love on you on this day because the holidays are a time when we care about and send videos to and speak to the people that matter most to us, and you're part of my community, so I wanted to wrap you up in love on this day and wish you a very Merry Christmas. Now, the holidays are a time when not only we send love to the people that matter most to us, but if you're anything like me, you start thinking about 2014. You start thinking about the next year and what it is that you would love to create for the next year. Over the last 3 weeks, my wife and my friends and I have been masterminding and really visioning into 2014 and what we want to create and experience for that year. One of the things that we've been working out in this visioning process are the qualities of the questions that we're asking. And we'll ask some high quality questions and then we'll journal on what comes to us as far as what we would love to create in 2014. And I'm a big believer that the quality of questions we ask determines the quality of life that we live. And it doesn't take any more energy to ask a very empowering, high quality question as it does to ask a puny little miserable question. And you'd be surprised how much people spend their time contemplating miserable, puny questions that just drag their life down. So instead, let's shake that up, let's interrupt that, and let's consider some high quality, powerful questions. And so this is my invitation for you. Connect with me in this moment. Let's join together, and between now and the new year, I want you to consider these 3 questions for yourself. Because as you do, I really believe that it will take your life in this whole next year to a whole new level. Question number 1 is this: what 3 things that if you accomplish these 3 things, you will turn around at the end of 2014 and you will look back at that year and you will name that year a success? What 3 things will you have accomplished where you can look back and you say, you know what, because of these 3 things alone, 2014 was a success? And I love that because it's a challenging question because we have to boil it down to just the top 3. So what are those for you? Question number 2 is this: what are you wanting to release in 2014? What are you wanting to release? What is constricting you right now? What have you been battling? And it may be a short while, it may have been for a long time, but what is constricting you? Have you been battling that you would love to just release or set down or let go for 2014? It might be fear and apprehension of really being in a deep committed relationship. It might be fear and apprehension of the dating process. It might be constant overwhelm and overload with life and how busy and stressed out you might be. I don't know what it is for you, but there's something going on that what would you love to release for 2014? And the third question, and I love this, is what are you willing to give in exchange for accomplishing those 3 goals and releasing what you're releasing? Because there's never something for nothing. There's always an exchange of energy, an exchange of resources, an exchange of commodities. There's always an exchange that takes place whenever you're increasing your life to a new level. So if you're really creating a life that you would love in 2014, which is the possibility for us, what are you willing to give in exchange for that? I'll give you an example. If one of your goals is to maybe gain some weight or release some weight, either way, are you willing to give showing up in the gym and committing to working out, possibly with a trainer? Or are you willing to give getting on the right eating plan and going shopping, going to the grocery store and making sure your house is full of the right foods? Or if you're wanting to be in a relationship, are you willing to give being the person who makes the move, being the person who gets themselves uncomfortable in the interest of growth, in the interest of that relationship? Are you willing to give your passion, your compassion, your patience? Are you willing to stretch yourself? Are you willing to pour into the life that you would love living? So consider that. Journal on that. If I really accomplished these 3 things that matter to me, and if I was really free from this thing that's been constricting me in the past, what am I willing to give in exchange for those things? So my invitation for you is to journal on those things and consider those, and the time between now and the new year, make that a time when you really invest in yourself and invest in creating a life by design rather than by default for 2014. Because I really believe that for both of us, this can be the very best year of our lives. The best is yet to come, that is up to us to make this the year that we play full out. This is the year that your relationships take off and go to a whole new level. This is the year that your creative expression expands and you feel more on purpose and more alive than ever before. This is our full out year, yours and mine. You're going to play full out this year. Step into courage, releasing any fear, any hesitation, leaving that in the past, and this will be the very best year of our lives. So I'm reaching out to you saying Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Here's to an amazing 2014, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.